All right, we'll be back. Make sure I got everything before we even start and before I even turn on the camera too, because we are going to do a live stream, but this camera heats up a lot. So let me go ahead and make sure that we are live. When I say we're live, I got to see if we are, and looks like we are. So let me go into the broadcast. Turn on the camera here. Put this to the side. And we're live. Let me mute this. That's perfect. We don't need any of that. So we're gonna build this system. I like that they gave you a little screwdriver for this little system. I'm gonna put the description later down the line if you guys want to see some of the functions that it does. But let's check out the screwdriver first. Oh, let's see if magnetic. If it's magnetic, they went all out. I like it when they do that. But if it's not, then oh, look at that. Okay, all right. Quality. That tells you quality. It's like when you go to a buffet. When you go to a buffet, is like when a company takes you to or a function that you do, and you go to, they feed you. I always check it out if they're gonna feed you shrimp, beef, or chicken, or fish. That's the order. Highest, it's gonna be beef, all right? Beef or shrimp, right? Seafood, I would say seafood. That's pretty expensive. So I'm gonna set this guy up right now. I plugged in pretty much a lot of the functions already. This is set for SATA. I'm surprised I didn't, but I don't know if I'm gonna have enough room here because we're gonna put in our video card in here in this slot. We're gonna open this side panel here. And I like that they give you plenty of options on the side panel. In this case, I don't know the name of it completely, but other side panels come out. So I think I'm taking the front one too. So might as well. Just going to put all the screws together. They're all the same size. And they give you plenty of screws too. So if I lose one, oh well. One panel number one, put it on the side. And I did try other different formats of let me see if I can take, yeah, I'm going to take this off too. So in order for me to start making changes, do that. Yeah, that came out beautiful. Beautiful. Now, remember where you leave all your stuff because I lost things before in the past. So we're going to take out the side panel here. Pretty much should be recording this too, huh? Yeah, I recorded too. Yeah, might as well. I do have the power on the actual system here. So these are a little bit bigger. So I'm going to put these on the side. Yeah, they're different from this. My cat just came in. He just scared the crap out of me. So let's go ahead and do this. I hope the camera lasts because this camera has not, it just overheats. And it lasts probably like an hour. So hopefully we'll get this done. Nah, it's not going to be done in an hour, but that's the hope we said. All right, so we still need access to this part here. So we're going to have to remove these too. And I like that you could remove every single panel on this one because that means you could paint it any color you want. But I like the bumblebee color, to be honest with you, black and yellow. So I'm just gonna take the components out first. Make sure that I have them on site here. I started this stream because I'm gonna show you guys some parts I'm building. So and how easy it is to actually take this thing apart. That's a fun thing here. And I think that's all the Axes I'm going to require. Power supply is going to go in this side, in this slot here. Oh, you know what? We are going to need the front off because that's where we're going to actually screw the actual power supply. So let me change it to. Yeah, let me save that. Yeah, that sounds good. Did it take the name? Yeah, it took the name. All right, let's continue on. I'm about to take the whole thing off. I'm separating the screws because there's a couple different ones too. Oh, look at that. You know what? I didn't see if you could do two formats for some reason. It doesn't matter. It's too late now. We're doing next. All right. Front side panel came off, or now we have access to everything pretty much. Except for the bottom. We don't need the bottom one. So we're going to start with the power supply. Power supply, but I think I'm going to have to get the functions all plugged in first. But let me see how I'm going to. The thing is, it's going to have to go on this side, but the power supply has to have enough room where it's going to plug in and it's going to go around. Yeah, I need to do it from here. Cable goes in there, plugs in. So this cable here, some magical reason, it has to go all the way in here. But how am I going to get this in here? Shoot. Yeah, I'm not sure about that one. So figure this one out first. It's a little impossible, but it has clearance. Oh, I see it. It has to be from the bottom. That's where it has to come from. So a little late right now for you guys watching me. So I was working anyways. Might as well show you guys what I'm gonna do. So okay, so let me see how am I gonna do this. I think I'm gonna have to flip it. Flip it on this side. Power it up from there. Let me see if I could get that key in there. I'm gonna get this cable in here. Maybe it goes on this side. But how do you there's no way it goes on that side. It has to go here. I'm about to remove that one. And yeah, I'm gonna have to. And then and you remove it? Yeah, you can. How many screws? 3 screws. All right. 3? Yeah, 3 screws. So I can do that. 3 screws. And then plug it in there. And you know what? That's what I'm gonna do. It's much easier. Take out this one. And then that's the last one right there. Ooh, 3. So this module has to connect to this part right here. Like that. So we're gonna plug this one in, and the cable plugs in and stays locked in here, but we'll make sure it's on too because it's gonna be hard to access it. So let's get our box that they gave us. bunch of screws in there. And we're going to look for the correct ones. I think these are it right here. It's 1, 2, and 3, and 1 more. Yeah, that's it. Okay. So on the side, so you guys can see what I'm doing. Put this together. Yeah, that fits perfect. That won't fit perfect. All right. Next one here. We're going to work as long as the camera, when it gives up, I'm going to stop the stream. Might go to Twitch after. And that should do it. So we're going to turn it on right now. That's on. So when I plug it in, I shouldn't even have to reset it or anything. So let's put this back, but plugged. So we're going to go ahead and go underneath here. This is going to go through here this way. There's a clearance. This is probably the hardest one to set up, to be honest with you. And lift to, you see the screws? I think it's the other way. No, it's this way. There it is. So I see one here. There it is. Okay. So grab a screw. That was a hard one. The little ones are always the hardest ones. This is hanging right now by one cable, one screw. So let me go ahead and push this one up. You know what? I think I did it wrong. Because I remember, no, I did it right. I did it right. So there's the other one. I see it. It's up here. Plus, it's gonna have the airflow on this one. I like that. Small little power supply, but it has a punch, man. All right, so we got the power in. This is what I'm gonna be worrying about. Maybe I should twist it on this side because I'm gonna have to, because the video card goes in here, and we are gonna work on the video card in a bit. Now this one right here is the, yeah, I'm gonna have to connect this one for first. What else is hanging around here? This one, shoot. This is part of the monitor, but I mean USB type C. This cable, we're gonna have to move it somewhere else and tie it up, maybe on that corner or something, but we got to make it work. So let me move all this stuff out of the way, make sure these are plugged in properly, because if you move them, then this one right here is going to be hard and tricky because it's the USB 3. So we're going to twist this one down and make sure it meets. In there. Yep, it's in there. Okay, got in. That one's good. Now type C goes in here. So not only am I going to travel with this one, but I'm actually going to do some live streaming out in the stadium, to be honest with you. And that's the only reason I'm taking this, because this is gonna be my workhorse for a while. So right now, let me see if I can make more room, because I'm gonna need. Oh shoot! I just disconnected the Type C. It's fine. That one's fine. I could do always reconnect that one. But I am gonna need the space. There. Shouldn't come out no more. So I'm gonna need all these connections, and it's gonna be a little tough. It's gonna be really tough. I should remove this and then run the cables, and then yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. There's no way I could run the cables and then so I'm gonna have to remove this back to the drawing board. Those two, I gotta remove these screws again. I have to wire it prior to setting it up on top of it, because I just noticed right now that if I don't do that, there's no way this thing's gonna work properly. Okay. Yeah. So we're gonna see if we can connect everything else to it first. So yeah, the cables. Yep, they gave all the cables. This thing's not gonna have SATAs at all. It's only gonna be um no SATA, so I'm not gonna need the SATA connection. It's only gonna have a couple connections, and that's it. So we got our motherboard, we got our PCI, which is mandatory that we need, and then that's pretty much only 3 cables that we're gonna need. So we'll start with the motherboard first, and this is gonna be a tough one right now. So motherboard goes in first, followed by the fatherboard. Just kidding. Okay, we got that one. This one we could connect it now. I should connect it now, and then mess around with the tanglement after. These cables, I'm gonna have to remove them and maybe twist them somewhere else. I gotta clear everything on this side, because I gotta make room for the most important thing, the video card. Well, it's not the most important thing, but it's one of many important things. So leave that here for now. This one's gonna have to connect now, because I have access to it right now. I had to remove all the walls on this one. There it goes. There it goes. It clicked. It's perfect. Now this one's the PCI. All right. So this one could go at the end. CPU. Yeah, we're gonna do the CPU first. So this one's gonna go here. No, wrong one. This one. Oh no, I had it right. Shoot. I had it right. All right, that one's in. So everything's gonna go on this angle, right? So everything has a twist. This is gonna go on this side here. Everything's gonna be tight in there, really tight. And then this one goes all the way back here. So we're gonna have to tangle this one and mess around with the connection. So let me put this one down here. CPU, I see it. I see you. Twist this and connect it. It's hard. It's really hard, especially when you have big sausage fingers like I do. Oh, there it goes. Okay, that one's done. And then the last one, I'm just gonna let it dangle for now. And then we're gonna try to make space here. But this one is gonna go into the PCI. We're gonna do it on this one right here. No, it's the wrong side. It's the outside. And that's it. Now we could hang this back where it was. And I think we could manage some of the connections. I think it goes this way right here. Yeah. So move this down. It's a little tough. It's really tough to set this up, but we're gonna get it going. There it goes. Okay, we got the entryway. Now finding the screw again. Could be, there it is. Find the screw. I found one here. Okay. Find the other one. I got it here. Cable management, it's gonna be tough in there, but we're gonna try to clean up as much as we can. But right now, I just want to get it started. I'm just excited to get it up and running first. And then this is the screw that goes on the side right here. Right here. All right, so we got those cables in there. This is not hitting the fan, which is perfect. We need this, I'm gonna have to twist on this side. I'm gonna probably zip tie it too. So we got, this is what I'm worried about right here. This part right here. Because look at that. I think I'm gonna have to get shorter cables, but let's start taking these things off. I'm just worried about the space back there. I don't want to compromise any of the actual fans or anything, so it's just cutting it short with this little unit, but it's gonna squeeze in everything in one corner. And I think this one takes about 2 slots, I think. Let me open it. So we're gonna remove all the plastics for sure first, right? Because you don't want it to catch on in there. Get all the plastics off. Don't care how it looks. Just want it to run. So I think we're gonna be in the clear. I'm looking at it right now. I'm calculating. Remove this plastic. Very important, right? And then we only have 2 slots, but I'm still gonna take them all off, and then I'll figure out which one's which we're gonna keep. So I don't want last minute to be figuring out, oh, I should have done the last screw. Just take them all off and then worry about it after. Come on, hurry up before the camera dies. This is Sony Z10, but overheating is an issue on these cameras. Right. Now, here's the critical part. I see that the USB is coming out, so let me plug it in. Power supply, everything's in there. Let me start moving things away from the fan. Nothing's in there, compromising. All right. That's about it. Let me see if I have plenty of space for this thing, because this is what I'm worried about. So it's just gonna be hanging there, but I hope I have enough space where it's gonna worry. I'm worried. I am worried. Let's go straight down. Shoot. I'm gonna have to remove these plates. These plates come off. No, they don't. Oh, shoot. Maybe I should have started with maybe I should start removing this again, picking it up and dropping it off. It's just the first time I'm doing this system. And I might imagine it's gonna work with it, because look at this, it's a perfect fit right there, but it's just I need to remove some of the cables temporary. So let's go ahead and do that. Temporary removing the cables, right? All right, let's pick this guy up again for the 3rd time. And then, move it to the side. Make sure all the cables are connected. Move all these to the side. Let this guy come in first. Work. There's a space. Come on. Oh, come on. Oh, it's okay. We're good. Now, let's tighten it. Did I take the plastic off? Ah, damn it. All that trouble. Look at this. It's that plastic back here. Shoot. Stupid. Plastic. Okay, now, sideways entrance here. There we go. Okay, I'm not going to push it down yet until I'm clear. And let me make sure on that side. We got spent plenty of space now. This side too, we're clear. Can't move it too much. And then the pearl has landed. There it is. Lock in place. Let's lock this guy's up right now. This guy, we're going to lock it up first. Mandatory. Right? It's too much. Everything's tight, really tight, but this is the smallest build that anybody has built right now. Maybe there's something smaller, but I think I'm building a very powerful machine, more powerful than the Steam machine, right? And the value, we'll put the numbers at the end so you guys can see it in, when I publish the whole video. Put this back before it's a little late to put this back. Oh no. Oh, it's okay. Go back here. Yep, I got it. Maybe I should have done this way instead of the other way. There it goes. Damn it. Wrong three. Okay, I got it. Push it in with this. There we go. I think you're supposed to put that. Yep. All right. Put the screw in. We'll call that one a success. Now we're going to deal with the hardest part, the power. Squeeze everything in here. I think I'm going to have to switch the cables, maybe the angles of the cables, maybe. But I got to get that cable out of here first because this is the one that's going to be plugged in here. But let's go ahead and try to manage the cables in here. The fans are in here, so I don't have to worry about any of the fans. You know what? I think I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to do it. Jeez, this is cable management's going to be a mission impossible in here. Okay. All right. I think, I see why. You don't belong here. There we go. I'm excited. I'm super excited. Now this one's going to be, but we're going to have to see, make sure it doesn't overheat. Couple tests, a couple games. That's what we're going to do. That's where the test is at. Okay, we're going to put this one in here. Don't drop the screw in. I should have brought the screwdriver. There it is. Hurry up before the overheats. Oh, perfect. Now 2 more screws. We are in business. Close. Perfect. 1 more. I'm going to turn this guy up today. Okay. We got it going. Now, look at this. Shoot. I have a big old smile on my face. Yes, I do. Because this is like it's not a dream. It's just something I wanted to do for quite a while. And there it is. I know it's a mess. I might get smaller cables, and they do sell cables that are smaller. I had to change the fan in here because water cooling is not going to be possible in here. I want to make sure the clearance is there first. I'm going to zip tie these somewhere in here. We got there's no there's no obstacles. There's about an inch in a couple centimeters off from the fan. But look at this. This is a GeForce RTX 5060 Ti. So let's turn it up for the first time. We're gonna plug it in. Move some of our components here so you guys can see the screen come on. All right, let's plug this guy up here. It's gonna go here. No, okay, here. And I already have Windows on it, but I do need the drivers for the RTX. Let's bring in the power. Okay. Power here. Let's, you know what? I'm gonna use their power supply. I don't trust sometimes the power they oh no, that's one thing they doesn't have power. Surprised me, but we'll use mine. And it's gonna turn on right now. No, I gotta turn it off. All right. So crank it up. Nothing. Maybe that switch. Let me go disconnect this. Well, I'm gonna keep it on here. That switch here. I could reach out to it. Yep. With on this side. Okay. There it goes. High five to myself. Now let's see if it pulls here. But let me get the USBs here. Ooh, I'm not ready for this. I'm not. USB here. It's turning off once. It has this turn up again. You know what? Oh shit! You're gonna hate me. I forgot the memory. Turn it off. Oh my god! I have to turn it off. I gotta get the memory. Jesus. Ah. Oh my god. How's it turning on still? Oh, disconnected. All right. Stupid mistake. I just saw this. It's sitting here alone. I only have 16 gigs. I should wait until I get another 16 gigs because I wanted to do a 32, but we're gonna have to remove this again and add the memory. Memory is expensive right now. It's going over $100 for a 16. Damn, I thought I was in business. It's always mistakes like this that always, that's why I say take your time, don't rush things. But I am just excited. I'm just super excited about getting this one up and running, and that's the thing with me. It's just excitement. But we'll get it up and running right now. I hope. All right, let's remove this sucker again. Oh man, straight up. There we go. Okay, now get the memory in there. If we could reach the memory, yeah, we can reach it. Okay, move this to the side. Clear some of the cables, make sure all the connections are in place. All right, now the memory rotating, I think it's this way. Let me see if I'm right. Nah, it's gonna be hard to turn. Okay, cables on the way. Okay. The other way, damn it. Okay. All right, memory's almost there. Okay, 1, 2, 3. All right, now we could squeeze a little bit. Ooh, we could squeeze a little bit more stuff maybe in the back of here. I just noticed that. So let me send some cables back here. So it could be less. So that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to tie them up here. Some of these. All these, including this one. Yeah, I could fit all these in the back. Zip tie them all together back there. There we go. That gives me a more clearance in here. Just make sure that they're plugged in, all right? And back to where we started from. So goes round 2. Able, there we go. All right, we're good. Now plug this guy in first. Here's the first screw. One screw. Oh man, hold on. I need 2 hands in here. This one. So there's a screw. Oh, do that. I should have done that earlier. Okay. All right. Last 2 screws, and we're in business. Let's see. I'll take a water break after this. Ooh, it's hot. The lights are hot in here. That's why. I got studio lights. I got all sorts of lights, you know. Just finish this and get it posted, and that's it. All right. Round 2. Oh, yeah. Move these out of the fan. This is going to have to zip tie down here. As long as it doesn't bend too much. This one's going to have to bend in here. All right, let's plug it in. So plug in the monitor. Okay, that one's one. Power. All right, I got power. Plug in the mouse. Log in. Oh, it just turned on by accident. I didn't mean to because the button's in the bottom. Okay, it's turning on. That's a good thing. Okay. So, see if it posts. We're waiting for it to come up here. I see power's on. Everything's looking great so far, but other than this thing's not coming on yet. But let's give it a minute. And I tested this motherboard. It was, oh, there it is. They got it working. Look at that. I made fire. I made fire. And what's it called? Mini Me? Oh. Look at this face. Look at this face. Look at this face. Oh. The only bad thing I'm worrying is that I'm gonna have to take this damn thing off again when I add the memory, the secondary memory stick. So, but right now it's working great. We got it post. I'm gonna download the driver. Let's download the driver. Oh, you're gonna like my keyboard, guys. Look at my keyboard. Oh, Nintendo joystick. That's pretty awesome, huh? Don't tell me where I got it. You could get pretty much anywhere. Got this going. I'm gonna run a couple tests, put everything back together. But right now we're gonna set up NVIDIA GeForce, and we're gonna test out our stuff that we have. So go GeForce and download the app. Agree, accept, so and so. Download it now and install it. So is it downloading? Downloading now. There it is. So we're gonna install this. We're gonna run a couple tests. I'm not gonna cover yet until I get the secondary memory stick because I do have to take this apart. But the thing is, I might have to cover everything again until I get the memory. I don't know when I'm gonna get it, but right now we're gonna run with 16 gigs right now as it is, and we'll add the other 16 gigs later because I need it for video editing. It does require a lot of memory. I wish I could add more, but right now, unfortunately, it is really, really pricey right now, memory. So and you're not gonna be able to wait because all these AI systems, and then even the latest NVIDIA that was gonna be released of CPUs, GPUs, has been delayed because of memory. So it reminds me of the same thing. We went through this whole routine again with the shortage of video cards, shortage of M.2s, shortage of pretty much anything. But they hype it up. It's like an oil industry. They hype it up so much, where it's just like short demand. Everybody wants it at the same time. So now I'm gonna have to restart this. That's what it says. So, but it is what it is. You can't fight these guys. It's just you there's nothing you can do as a consumer. We want the latest and greatest. To me, this is it right now so far. I do own a 4090 video card, but it's a water cooling with MSI. If you are ever trying to set a water cooling here, you can do it, but you're gonna require maybe no space. If you guys can see the amount of space I actually used up right now, it's pretty much everything. But there's not that much clearance. It would have to be. I'm not quite sure how you can do this. It would have to be external, probably. Uh, well, it's a little late here where I am. That's why. So, hope you guys like this and enjoy it. But it's working. We're running the test right now. We got NVIDIA working. Let's check it out. Our GeForce. Oh, here it is. Download the latest driver. We're going to make sure that the video card shows up too. So let me confirm that. Device management. And under device management, we see GeForce. So I have two video cards. The internal one, which is freaking brilliant. You could double the capacity of using their internal GPU and then your external. So I see the 5060 here. This is going to double my capacity of video editing and gaming. Oh, man. Sorry, guys. I'm just falling asleep. It's a little late. Let's go put this guy to sleep and call it a day. Let me take out the video. I need this right now. Temporary. Oh, no, not this one. This one. All right, there it is. Hope you guys enjoy the stream.